From the outside, the Nicolas Maduro administration of Venezuela is under tremendous pressure from America. But last week's municipal elections tell a different story. Though voter turnout was only 44%, Maduro's Socialist Party won a big victory and the main opposition party lost a lot of ground.
The United Socialist Party of Venezuela, PSUV, achieved a decisive victory, securing 285 of the 335 majorities across the country, representing over 85% of the national total, including 23 of 24 state capitals.
Two Saint Lucians were invited to participate as observers. Cashier's City Councillor Yasmin Steele was one of them, and what she saw was very different than any election held in St. Lucia. The process was entirely electronic, except for a paper receipt that verified all data voters entered into the voting machines.
The process was very fast. I think they were very prepared. So entering the election area or the voting area, that on the walls as you enter, you're able to identify which polling division you would be voting in. Your ID card, you match it with the number on the wall and you go directly into this. Similar to what we do in St. Lucia. But because it was very electronic, it was just it happened fast.
The 2020 presidential elections in America was marred by allegations that electronic voting machines were switching votes. Some Americans even made claims that this was connected to Venezuelan interference. Those false claims resulted in a successful lawsuit that cost Fox News hundreds of millions of dollars. St. Lucia's observers reported a fair and efficient election in Venezuela. Would they support the adoption of electronic voting here?
Definitely, for several reasons. It would reduce the spoiled ballots. I think that there was no way to, you have to do the cross in this specific way, etc. It was just touch who you voted for, and that's it. So I think it would have reduced or practically eliminate your spoiled ballots.
Because of St. Lucia's small size and population, long lines at the polls would move faster, and electronic results could be out just an hour or two after the polls closed. In fact, the Venezuelans completed the task of counting and reporting over 6 million votes by midnight on the same night, 2 hours earlier than estimated. For Choice News Now, I'm Jason Seaflay.